Good morning. I thought today was a really great example of both high time frame and low time frame action, and therefore would make a great example for a trade review. Yesterday also was kind of interesting, but today really you can see it clearly. Now, what did we have yesterday? Well, we moved back down to these balance highs around 5160-ish, 65. On the March contract, we had moved down to 99-ish, 95, somewhere around here. So another key level, something like this area on the March contract is where we moved down to yesterday. I'll be focusing on the June now. So anyway, we moved down, held this whatever you want to call it, prior resistance, balance highs, whatever, held this key area. That's all you need to know. Now, the rest of the day, you can see we spent offered around this 5180 spot, slowly got up higher and higher, closed the gap, got a bit of selling, went a little bit higher and sold off. So just kind of unable to really accept this 5180 to the prior low, that Friday low, unable to really accept there. Now, what we got in the overnight was this thing was immediately bid above yesterday's highs. It spent the entire night. Look at this. You get a trend up. European Open happens. Daylight savings right now, so that's 4 a.m. We sell down back to the lows, kind of churn as we await for that CPI data. Wicks down, holds yesterday's POC, and this key area where we clearly had a ton of shorts coming in. Here's when the market opens. You spend 1 bar, 2 bar, 3 bar, 4 bar, 5 bars selling there. So to me, you definitely have trapped shorts around here somewhere after we get this gap up. From the data, let's talk about the data for a little bit. Let's talk about how the data performed. I don't really care about the data itself. This thing came upwards. I had a level at 18s, okay, 18 and 3/4. Just because I have a level doesn't mean I would trade it. I also have a level up here at 37s. I didn't trade that. Anyway, to me, you have a lot of highs here where a stop run should be happening, and that's what you get. You get a run of these stops, you get almost a run of these stops, but instead of continuing up, and what I thought you would get is that if you start to run these highs around 18, 20-ish, I thought we'd go ahead and continue to this next major area, major level, around 37. Instead, you didn't get that. You got a stop run again of these highs. Let's zoom in a bit. Let's go to a 5-minute now. You get a stop run of those highs, and instead we came back inside, near the lows of that pre-data Globex lows here, around 93-ish. We hit it, and to me, we're opening. So not only at this point have we failed to get continuation above that 18 area, we've also come back to pretty much the lows of Globex, excluding this data wick. We've come back down to the lows of Globex. We're only like 5 points away or something from closing the gap. So to me, this is a gap close trade that we have coming up. So I went ahead and shorted 06s. To me, before we get into my trades, to me, this becomes a key. Can we break 52.10, this key level here, right? 52.10 to 06. Here's where you get your first major bid on Friday. Here are a ton of bids around 14 to 10. So to me, 52.10 is the key level. You break it, and you probably break the overnight high, and you probably get back again to that key level I was mentioning, 37. Around 35 is what I wrote on Twitter. To the downside, if you're able to break the overnight low, or kind of this 80 area, it means all these guys who were shorting yesterday, look at all these shorts. This is a 5-minute chart. Look, shorts, 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 more shorts, more shorts, more, close the gap, gets short again, tries to go higher, gets short again. Like this thing, this thing was trying to get stomped on all of yesterday. So I thought break a 5180 and we'd go ahead, flush these lows, get a proper liquidation move happening. And again, this is a CPI day, right? You can look for more continuation if these key areas fail to hold. That's why people usually get all excited for CPI, because it's a day with a lot of continuation. I'm a mean reversion guy, so CPI usually is not something that I'm looking forward to. Usually I'm just trying to take a couple trades and I'm out. So 5180, if it broke, to me would break the overnight low. It would get these shorts from yesterday would be back on side and would be coming back down to, I don't know, something like that 47 number was really key earlier in the month. So I was thinking around 47, or maybe lower down to this key swing high around 33. So kind of this area would be where I was looking for us to go. Trade wise, what did I do? At the open, I shorted the open, 06 half, wherever that is. Yeah, here. Shorted the open at a level at 06. I shorted 06 half, came down, dumped. I played the gap close long. I didn't take it at 91-ish. I took it at 90.75. That to me looked like the level. It was an aggressive long, no doubt. Can't see it on a 5-minute, can't even see it on a 1-minute, but it did give some MFE. This is a 30-second chart. It gave about 4 points. Usually that would have resulted in a winner, but again, CPI is a little bit of an outlier day. After that, I went long at 81s, I think. I think it was 81 quarter. Again, to me, that was the aggressive long. That's where we get a bid here during that overnight. That's the first spot we get a major move, right? 81s, about a 15-point move. And that's roughly kind of the lowest spot we kept getting offers, right? 81 quarter was my level right here. That's where we kind of get offers before kind of accepting, trying to accept further up. That's when we stop getting nice sells. So 81s was where I got long, and like I mentioned, a break of 52.10 would probably lead to this area, 35 to 37. I hope that makes sense. Again, we're in a very bid market. To recap, before this becomes 15 minutes, yesterday, on what looked like a spooky day, we end up just holding the prior balance highs. Okay, that's pretty bullish. And then during the overnight, we spent the entire night above yesterday's highs. Okay, that's fairly bullish. However, yeah, the data fails to have follow through. So what I'm looking for here is just a short for the gap close. So instead of follow through to the upside, we get this move back to kind of the lows. So it's a gap up, but it's kind of a mediocre gap up. So short it back to the gap close. From there, I'm looking for longs just based off of these shorts being offside. So I try one at 90s. That's a very aggressive long. More or less get sliced through. And then I try one more at 80s. That works pretty well. And we're back to the highs. And again, from the pre-market, you break this kind of major level area around 52.10, and I think you run. These guys are fucked, right? Yeah, you've essentially made a higher low on high time frames. Here's your low. Here's your other swing low. Now you're breaking 52.10, and it's going to run to the next major level around this 37 spot. Hope that helps. Hope it makes sense. That's all I got. Today could have very well been going down if we had broken the 5180 area. Those shorts got back on side. I really do think they would come down to the next major level or zone here around 47 to 33-ish. But we didn't. Up it is. Have a great rest of your afternoon if you're trading the CPI stuff. See you guys later.